Hello and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Katie and I'm so excited because finally my order from Kaleidos Makeup came in the mail and I'm very excited, as I just said, because this is an indie brand that has been on my list to try for quite some time, and I am so excited because I have an eyeshadow palette and a highlighter to try, and not just any. This is the collaboration with Angelica Nyqvist. I hope I pronounced your name sort of correctly. She is a Swedish YouTuber and she is fabulous. I am a lover of colorful makeup and colorful fashion. I have totally described myself as a happy makeup clown before, and I just vibe with Angie, and I am so excited that this is my first time trying this brand that I've wanted to try for so long. Yeah, so if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and keep watching. All right, so when I got this in the mail, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised. I thought that you would only get this box, which is beautiful, by the way. Has a magnetic closure and opens. I thought you would only get this if you ordered the PR box or received a PR box. I only ordered the palette, so I was just really excited to see this cool box. I think that's a great touch when when a collection has like special packaging like that. I also love the artwork. It's so good. Look at that. It's beautiful. I know there are quite a few shadows, but I wanted to film this during golden hour because I am trying a highlighter, and I've seen, and basically Kaleidos has a killer shimmer eyeshadow formula and it's golden hour, so I'm filming at this beautiful lighting because it's the dead of winter in Chicago and there's been no sun for days and it's so cold, and I was just like, I need to go to Club Nebula and, yeah, pretend I'm elsewhere. Anyway, so the artwork that I'm showing you here is the invitation to Club Nebula. It's really cute. All right. And as I mentioned, I did receive a highlighter. So I got this Space Age highlighter in the shade Mars Melter. I love the packaging. Hot pink and lime green. This packaging is so cool. This is, again, the shade Mars Melter. I love that it's like a little tin package. Whoops, that little plastic fell out. And this is the shade Mars Melter. This is Angie's favorite shade, and that's why I decided to go for it, because I was buying her palette. I decided it's time to go for a recommendation of hers. Oh, and as a side note, I'm filming this on a Saturday, and I'm having a cocktail while I film, okay? Okay, so there's the Mars Melter. Gonna try that in a second. Of course, the sun is leaving. Don't always seem to go. Hopefully, it'll be back soon. But anyway, now at the bottom of this box, we have the Club Nebula palette. But yeah, I just thought this box is such a nice touch, and I was not expecting to get it because I just ordered the palette. I didn't order like the PR box or what have you, but this is the unit carton. Really super sick packaging. So beautiful. And this packaging is literally next level. I feel like I've been saying this a lot lately, but this is some of the most beautiful packaging of any makeup products that I own. There's the message from Angie. And now, I love this type of palette. There's the plastic shield inside. And this is it. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. So I'm very excited to try this out. I don't really have intentions of including swatches, so I'm just gonna be honest. If you want to see swatches, go to Angie's video, which I will link below. Today I just want to give you my first impressions of trying a Kaleidos palette as well as the highlighter. And as a side note, I've been wanting to try this brand for quite some time, and I'm just really happy that I think that this palette is true to what Angie has stated her goal to be, which is that it feels like her and it feels like Kaleidos. So I'm excited that this is my first time trying it. Okay, I need that sun to come back. So I am personally, like, this type of color story is the exact kind that I like. I love a mix of cool tones and warm tones. I love greens. I love mauves. And I love duochromes. So I'm very excited to try these. I'm not going to swatch every shade in this palette, but I will insert some swatches that I did of all of the shimmer shades, the duochromes. I find them to be quite special. So there they are in the beautiful direct sunlight. But I'm gonna try first. I'm gonna go in here with the shade Naru, the taupey shade. Kind of powdery, not bad. I'm using my Sigma E38. That's quite pretty. This is nice. Nice matte formula. So far, so good. Now I think I'm gonna go into this shade Gravity, the green one. I can't help myself. And I personally, I know that green and purple mixed, that they don't complement each other on the color wheel, and it creates a grungier, brown, muddier tone. If you know what you're getting into and you do that on purpose, it can be super cool, but just beware that it could turn into a muddy mess very fast. And I want to combine purples and greens today, but just keep that in mind. If it doesn't turn out how you kind of envision it, maybe it's because they're opposite on the color wheel and you kind of have to use them with caution. And also, I personally love a grungy look. So I don't mind having that mixture of green and purple that looks a little dingier and brown and grimy. Like, I'm into that look. So yeah, it just depends what you're going for. Now I'm gonna go into the shade here, Queen of Blades. This like deep teal. Going in the outer part of the crease here with that shade. Beautiful. Now Queen of Blades again. On this side. Now I'm gonna go into this shade Void here, the deepest blue, to really deepen this. Going in the outer part of this V, but on the lid as well, just to add the most depth I possibly can. And this is like a navy shade, navy blue, which is nice. Glad I got this. Already glad I got this palette. Already glad I got it. Because I have very similar taste to Angie in that I like to use deep, colorful shades and tones. And this is giving me that. Blending everything together here. Okay, now I'm going to take a detailed blending brush, and I'm going to go into the mix of Gravity and Queen of Blades, the greens, and just really get precise here in my crease. Ooh, yes, going for that. Apparently I'm going for a blown out grungy look. This is really pretty. I guess I missed the golden hour lighting like right as I was saying it. Whatever. We're gonna try that highlighter next and it's gonna be delightful. Adding a bit of purple depth. Be careful. Like I said, you could make a mess if you go in unsuspecting. Just be careful, you know, shades could clash if you don't intend them to. Okay, now I'm gonna take the shade You're My Only Hope, which is this purple one. Oh boy. Oh my god, that's gorgeous, wow. Now I'm gonna go into Firefly, the green. Okay, now I'm gonna blend with a little bit more of the green shade Gravity. I think I'm gonna use the shade 7 of 9, Turquoise. I'm gonna use the shade Nova here for my inner quarter. Wow. Oof. These look good, these look good, these look good. Good shadows. All right. We are chasing sunlight to film this, but I really would love to try this highlighter in the golden hour sunlight. So if it's a little shaky, that's why. This is Angie's recommendation. It's like a peachy pink duochrome, and I don't have a highlighter on yet. Ooh. Beautiful. Who's surprised? Not me.